Hello, comic book community. Longbox Love Affair here. I have a double unboxing for you. One is from an LCS, not my LCS, but one in New Jersey where the in-laws live. They have a sale on Zap's Comics, or Zap Comics, on Instagram. They've been posting all of their product, everything from comic books to trades to Pokemon cards. So I picked up a couple books. They had a nice deal on a couple that I had been looking at. And then I have a CGC unboxing. This is the economy books. So these are the older books that I sent in at the beginning of April. So it arrived around April 10th, I think. It is now April 30th. So we had a 20-day turnaround time, which was really amazing. If anything can benefit from this COVID crisis, it's getting your comic books back in a quick fashion. So there's about 9 books in there, if I remember correctly, and then there's 2 packages in here. So let's open up the Zap books first. So he packaged them nicely. These were sitting in the rain a little bit. It's a soggy box, not too soggy. Let's see what came in. So decent packaging. I like these bubble package. You know, they just open right up. Not terribly secure in there, but did a decent job. Let's see. So the first book, sometimes it just takes me finding one thing to strike the well. To make sure to let me see that I'm interested in other things. So the book that caught my eye was this Daredevil 105. It's the it's the first time I think that Moondragon is called Moondragon. She was Madam McEvil, I think. Really bad name when she had her first appearance as Heather, whatever her last name is, in Iron Man. So she became Madam McEvil and then became Moondragon in this book. So I have this already, but this is a much nicer copy than mine. There is some foxing, or there's some dirt at the top, but in general, this is a really nice copy, and I got it for $15. So I can't complain about that. And then just for the heck of it, he had a run of, let's see, there we go. Magnus Robot Fighter 1 through 4. They have the coupons. What I'd love to do is have a bunch of the pre-Unity Valiant comics in a 9/8. So I've been on the lookout. And from what I can tell, at least number 1 is a contender. Maybe the other ones as well. Magnus 1 through 8 had coupons in them for Magnus 0. When you buy these books, if you find them in the wild, make sure they have the coupons. And so I had Zap double check, and the coupons are in here. And so I picked this up for like, I don't know what, $15, maybe less, maybe 20. Yeah, it was like $5 an issue. So I figured since he was mailing me something anyway, why not throw some extra support their way? So those are the two sets basically that I got off of Zaps. Next up is the CGC books. So big box. It's a little wet, but UPS I've been tracking all day. They did come to the door. I used to do FedEx, but FedEx just throws your box and they don't even ring the doorbell. It could be sitting in the rain or the mud or whatever. They didn't seem to care. I used to do FedEx when I could have it redirected to the FedEx office, but that is no longer an option. CGC does not let that be an option. So there are books in here. I got one. Oh, we'll count later. I sort of remember what's in here, but again, these are the older books. I'm not expecting any 9/8s. If I do, I'll be floored. I think they're pretty decent condition. These are mostly PC, I think, but I can't remember. Let's see. All right, so this is my upgrade copy of Thor 166, I think, is the number. 165 is the money book, 166 is the second time that we see him, which is Warlock, in full appearance. So I got this impressed. I bought this off of Secret Society Comics in Fort Lauderdale. Let's see what the grade is. 6, okay. It's a nice copy. It's not obviously without its flaws. They do say it's the second appearance of Warlock there. Pretty white cover. Just love getting these older books slabbed. Obviously the moderns are easy to get 9/8 in, relatively speaking. These older books, a little bit more difficult. I'm happy with that. 6. What's next? Again, I don't know the grades. I didn't look. All right, what is this? Okay, is this the, oh no. So this is my one and only copy of the first Morbius. Someone drew an 8 up there. There was some other coloring in the 15 center that was fixed up and removed during the cleaning process. So there was some, someone wrote on it. So I don't know quite what this will get. This is the first appearance of Morbius, a key Amazing Spider-Man issue. This book is heated up a lot in the past year and a half. So I'm probably, let's see, I'd be happy if I got a 5 on this book. And I wouldn't be surprised if I got lower because of the drawing on the cover. Let's see. Yeah, 7. That is good. That's really nice. So, it's got a decent spine. That you got the drawing here. There was some here that was cleaned up, but a 7 copy is not bad. I've had this book for years. Probably had this book for 20 some odd years. So first appearance of Morbius, Amazing Spider-Man 101. So that's cool to have. Eventually I'll start slabbing some more of my old Spider-Man books that I love. Let's see now. All right, another one I had. I bought this for like $15 at a convention many years ago. The Submariner. And I had this cleaned up. It was looking pretty nice in a Mylar, but I said, let's see what it looks like in a slab, and maybe one day I'll move this book, but for now it's good to have slabbed and secure. So let's see. Let's say that this maybe is a 7. Let's try 7 there. I don't remember exactly what it looked like, and I'm not gonna piece it together. It's got a pretty nice spine, maybe a 7.5. 7, okay, that's pretty good. It has some rubbing off of the number there, big premiere issue, little discoloration on the back. Wow, my first guess was great. Story continued from Iron Man and Submariner #1, his origin retold. Just a really cool premiere issue to have. So, doing pretty good. Let's see now. Which one is this? Okay, so I sent in Hulk 180 and 182. I already have 181 already slabbed. And I got that in a 7.5? So this, again, was my only copy of that. I don't want to look at the grade, but let me see. I think this might be... The spine's not too bad. This could be a 6.5 or a 7. Again, I'm not inspecting everything in it to make these guesses right now. I can't remember. And I just don't have the patience to make a video before I send it and then not upload it. So let's see, Hulk 180. 7.5, but a green label. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the stamp was gone. Okay, that's all right. Green label, Marvel value stamp missing. At least it's not a 181 with the stamp missing. 7.5. Okay. First appearance of Wolverine in cameo on last page is what they say. I guess that means I'm going to start looking for a complete copy of this to be a completionist in my blue label books. So yeah, can't win them all. I thought I had looked at that and checked it out, but I'm probably wrong. I've probably forgot. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Okay, so this is the first full appearance of him, which is Adam Warlock. Goes with the first book I unboxed. This is Thor 165. I'm hoping for a 7.5 on this book. The 166 came back, what was it, a 6.0? So if this comes back a 7 or a 7.5, I'd be very happy. Let's see. A 7, yeah. Yeah. It's a super cool copy. This was an upgrade copy of mine. I sent my original copy just to CGC just now to see what would happen. It's a lower grade than this, but I just thought, you know, should just get it slabbed. If Warlock ever happens in the movies, it's a good book to have. So just a really cool cover, Jack Kirby cover there. First appearance of Warlock, and this is the last 12-cent issue. 12 centers are always good to have. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 books more. 4 more. Let's see here. Okay, I bought this at Baltimore Comic-Con. This was my upgrade copy as well. I have one already. This is the first Adam Warlock. So you have the first him, and then he gets the name Adam Warlock. So I figured I'd get a better copy. There was one nice on the stand. I did pay $100 for it, so I did spend more than I would normally like to. But I figured I didn't want to be stingy because it's a favorite character of mine. This I would be hoping for a 7 or higher. 7.5 would be great. The spine looked pretty good. So if I get a 7.5 or an 8, I'd be shocked and happy. So let's see. 8.5, yes. And for those of you that are going to say, you're just bad at grading, I'm going to say, shut up. And I usually try to err on the side of being conservative because there's no sense in being disappointed. So especially like when I post things on eBay, I try to describe as much as possible. I am not a grader in the grand scheme of things, but I do look at spines. I do look at corners, how they've been blunted, any creases. This was a really nice copy. So this is the first appearance of him as Adam Warlock, it says. And it's the first appearance of the Soul Gem, which is one of my favorite Infinity Gems. Hulk, Thor, and Fantastic Four make an appearance in flashback. So, really nice copy. This is the highest grade of the bunch so far. Nothing below a 6. I love this book. This is probably one of my favorites of this group. All right, let's see what else we got. 3 more. All right, the companion to 180 and 181 is 182. And this is the second full appearance of Wolverine, I guess you could say. He appears in just the beginning, and it finishes out the story. I have no idea what this will grade at. Again, it would be great if it's higher than a 6. So let's see. A 4. And the stamp's out? I'm an amateur, guys. I don't mean to be that way. Incomplete because of the Marvel value stamp. Shit. How the hell did I not catch that? Oh well, can't win them all. So it's a 4. So, you know what? These go well together because of the incompleteness. I do not like green labels. I've never had a green label. This is a first. Qualified white pages. Oh well. I'm in decent spirits about that, but it adds some little bit more anxiety to my collecting. All right, so, another one from Secret Society Comics I bought last March. Avengers 8, the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. There's a lot of speculation about him at the time. I thought I got a good deal on this. It's a low grade copy. I'm thinking it's a 2.5 or a 3. It's the oldest Avengers book I own. I don't really collect Avengers, but I will collect the key appearances. So I'm looking for number 1 and number 4. Number 8 is another good one to have now, because if he becomes a villain, it would be great to have this book. So let's see what the grade is. It's a 4. Whoa. I'm actually shocked it's that high. It's got, you know, some dings up here. It's really a nice copy, but a 4, wow, I'm really pleased with that. I can't remember what I thought it was when I bought it. The guy said what he thought it was, and I thought he said it was like a 2.5 or a 3. So it's a really pretty solid copy. So I paid $200 for this back in the day. All right, one more book, right? Yeah, one more book, and I forget what it is. Another book I've had in my collection for years. This is the first appearance of the Blue Beetle, Captain Atom. I don't remember the number, but I'll tell you as soon as I see the grade. And I've already seen a peek of it. It's a 2.5? Yeah. All right. Definitely older book. I paid barely anything for this book at a local convention like 20 years ago. It's Captain Atom 83. Now, there are 2 versions of this. There's this one's, is it Charlton? Yeah, it's a Charlton Comics version. And then there's one that's a modern version, which I think is the reprint. Goes for less money, from what I understand. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But Captain Atom, first appearance of Blue Beetle, just a classic Steve Ditko, right? Yep, Steve Ditko creation, cover, and just a really awesome old, 1966, so it's a Silver Age comic book. So yeah, that haul made me sweat. Those qualified grades on that Wolverine really are gonna drive me nuts, I think. But it's good to know. And that just proves, you know, you have to really inspect your books. I didn't, and that's okay. You know, it is what it is. And I'm still happy to have them. I'm a Wolverine collector, so I can't complain, other than it just means I'm going to be hunting for that book. This Avengers one is my surprise of the day, at a 4. I was pretty happy about that. And I was really happy about this Warlock, an 8.5. That's exciting. Yeah, so like I said, these are books that I've just had in my storage, not storage, but here at home, and I've just been holding on to them. I got them pressed. Some I got them pressed a while back, and then some I had pressed recently, and I figured it was time. It was time to send those in. This is awesome. 270s, Submariner, and this. So, oh, and this one too. A trio of 7s. And then, too bad this wasn't a 7. It would have been good to have the 2 as a 7s. Let's see, where are they? Yeah. So, overall, happy. A little disappointed with the qualified, but not disappointed with the grades. And it just goes to show you got to make sure you know what you're submitting. I thought for sure I knew that it had the stamp, but what I probably did was thought I already checked, and I didn't. So whatever. Thanks everybody for watching. I do have another unboxing that I'll probably be doing in the next couple days. I have some modern books being shipped back from CGC right now. They should arrive in a couple days. And I have one more that is an older book. It is my Amazing Spider-Man #1 annual. And that's a separate shipment because of how old it was. So that'll be coming to me as well around the same time. So stay tuned, hit that bell if you want notifications of when I post videos. Thank you for everyone who's a new subscriber. I really appreciate it. I got 100 new subscribers last week, I think, maybe more. So thank you, welcome to the channel. And anyone that's new to me, that just stumbled upon it, make sure you subscribe and like and comment below. And I appreciate all your support. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.